everybody, my name is JazzyGuns. Bang, bang, gang, gang. Let's get back into this game. Trigger, Happy, Havoc, Dangaronpa. So, we have a liar in our group because something's not adding up and somebody got attacked by a big robot man, and how they got into the school, I have no idea. But we're gonna figure out who's behind the mask and who's lying and who actually got attacked and all of that stuff. So before I dive on that, make sure if you haven't yet, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, leave a like for your girl, follow us on social medias, all the good stuff, and let's begin. All right, let's look at the weapon in question, okay? Let's look at this. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one is just his hammer too. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it. A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood. He's like, do I look okay? Do I look okay? I have blood here. I'm not okay. Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? Okay, let's talk to you, man. That guy was Robo Justice. This Robo Justice you're referring to is this, is it not?
What the hell?
That on that. Bianca's like, what is this? This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? So that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice. Robo Justice, huh? This just keeps getting stranger. Oh, Lord, here he go. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine? No. Oh, I'm not saying that. Oh, so he just dropped in just to say that? Why is he here? Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. Yeah. You're right. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. That's right, because we do have a nurse's office that we never went to, so we need to utilize it. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so we could take care of his injuries. All right, how you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though. Perhaps you should rest here a while. Yeah, good idea. The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant. Yes. Indeed, before another victim appears. The Justice Hammer seems to be increasing in size. First one, and now two.
So
is there a Justice Hammer 3? We can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed at around 7 this morning. After that, he dragged me to the library and whack, down came the hammer. That must have been 30 or 40 minutes ago. At around 7:30, in other words, we would have still been in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So all we have is alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night. Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. And the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked are the only two who we haven't seen yet, which are Hiro and Taka. That's it, right? By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. Oh yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman. She might be exactly as I suspected. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them.
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Oh, so he thinks it's Kyoko. Huh. Well, she do be disappearing a lot, but I don't think it's her. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible, isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity. Hey. Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding a suspicious individual. Okay. Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself. Okay, let's go. Something is alluding to me that Celeste might be the one. I don't know. I feel like it's Celeste. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for a reason from a deviant. So what are we going to do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of, even here. What? What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then? You bastard, you won't get away from me. Oh, Sakura's like, it's on site, let's go. We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running. Okay, but what should we yell? Anything, it doesn't matter. Then it's ha, okay? Ha or nuya or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. I never heard of such reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission you. We can spread out in every direction to track down this costume suspect. Okay, let's see where they're at. Hold on. So let's see. Let's look at the pool. Okay, I don't see anybody here. Is there anybody in the locker? Maybe? No? Okay, never mind, never mind. There's nobody in there. So let's look. Let's leave. Okay, so they're not. Oh! Oh! That strange cry. That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the 3rd floor. I sprinted up to the 3rd floor. Over here, everyone who's heard the scream had come running. Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he had further down into the hallway and disappeared. He must be down this hall. Come on, let's go. What is it now? Oh, okay, now she's back. All right. Well, it's really true, but that doesn't matter right now. Who? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups? I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting. Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will lead the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya. We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys, be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina ran all downstairs to the 1st floor. We going everywhere this episode. He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. Okay, so let's go to the nurse's office. What happened to Hifumi? We stormed into the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Red blood. Oh, don't tell me he's dead now. What? Oh my god, everything was covered in red. And in the center of all this red was Hifumi. No. Yep, another one bites the dust. It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. Oh, murdered? You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Yep. I think he's dead.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Oh my god. What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we just heard it, that means, it must mean that Hifumi is dead. One of us killed him. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. It was the hammer. Hammer 3? Another hammer. Justice hammer number 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, one strike from that and you are finished. Then the killer, there can be no doubt the suspicious individual, going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever's hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying they like teleported or something, right?
Okay,
we can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. Something seems very, very strange with Celeste, okay? Because I'm still holding on to the fact last time that she said that she was unconscious when the thing attacked her, and then it dragged Hifumi downstairs and everything like that. But how could she recall that when she was unconscious? So I'm still very suspicious of Celeste. You're right. Then shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Are you okay, Hina? Sorry, I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling she's gonna throw up. This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Very well, I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I try to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling for what I'd just been through. Like, we just saw somebody else die. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after suspicious individual. Where was he headed? He ran further down into the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? So let's go. Maybe they went all the way down here by the physics room. That's what I'm thinking. Oh, the physics room door is open. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here, but still I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence, is it coming from over there in the back? Yeah, someone's back there. I leapt through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. What? Oh my God! Somebody! I can't, why are there so many people dying this episode? I don't understand. There in a pool of his own blood was Taka, dead. Great. So, Hifumi's dead body discovered in the nurse's office. And we got Taka, dead, discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to 2 nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still, why is this happening? Oh, man. So, now we... Hold up. What? Is she dead? She's not dead, but she's, like, passed out. Oh, because she saw the blood. Okay, so she saw the blood and she passed out. Huh. But why wasn't there another announcement? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or, why wasn't there another announcement? Hold on. You're not talking. Let's look at the big ass. Is that number 4? God. That thing, why they gotta whack Tonka with the big one? Jesus Christ. Okay. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Tonka too? And what happened to you, Miss Lady? You fainted because of the blood? Don't tell me Toko too. No, she's okay. Relax. She just passed out when she saw the blood. Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood, right? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, I just have to leave her alone for now. But why is it Justice Hammer number 4? What do you mean? Celeste's attack with Justice Hammer 1. Yufumi was hit with number 2, but this time it was Justice Hammer number 4. What happened to number 3? What? Well, that's what I'm here to say. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer number 3, it just reminded me. Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah. Which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out. Of course, come on. But as soon as we are out of the physics lab... Oh, Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right? Well, that is not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. What disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? What are you talking about? It's disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone back to the nurse's office. What? Okay, I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. And it's gone. It's really gone. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It's just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back, this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died. I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear. First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders? Oh, yeah, damn. We gotta tell her that, too. Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way.
It can't be. Taka, too? It can't be. It can't be. Yeah. Kina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target be? Toko?
What?
I completely forgot she's unconscious. Oh, man. You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. So she is still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go, we'd be better off without her. You bastard, yeah. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back. I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. They don't care. They don't give a damn. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted right back upstairs. Jesus Christ. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Okay, she's still there. She's still there. Okay, God. I was about to say, we should go and get whacked with number 5. Like, what? Like, what's going on? Thank God you're okay. But right away, I noticed there was something very different here. Hold on. His body's gone, too. Hold on. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. What the hell is going on? This can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not hallucination. I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before. Okay, I have a theory. I have a theory that Taka's not dead. You know why? Because when, okay, I can say that Hifumi is actually dead. But with Taka, when I discovered his body, so did Byakuya and Sakura. So that makes 3 people that discovered Taka's seemingly dead body, but there's no announcement that he's dead. So I think that Taka is still alive because of that fact. Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us. Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? The only one that's missing? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor. After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in a dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all. Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule, I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn you into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish like shrimp or crabs? Okay, why do we need that little fact? No, whatever. So since 2 people have been killed, there's no possibility of any more. You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though. Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies, 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where does she go? Hey, Makoto, what's the matter? No, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find those bodies if our little narrative here can't move forward. Very well, then let us split up and begin searching. But there's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case. I know that. I mean, I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Byakuya left the equipment room followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay, so I have another theory. Okay, here's my theory. So, my theory is that Taka's not dead. And if Taka is the killer, he's technically only killed 1 person because they're counting Taka's body as 2. But if Taka's the killer, he's only killed 1 time, which means he can kill again. So somebody else could die in this episode. And that goes for Hiro and Kyoko. If one of them killed whoever, Hifumi, they can kill again because who's to say they killed both of the same... Who's to say that the killer killed both Hifumi and Taka by themselves? It could be Kyoko killed one or Hiro tried to kill the other one. So, like, I still think that there could be another death in this thing. I still think that somebody else could die. All right, let's look back in here. So, Toko's still down there, just unconscious. I don't think we have to worry about her dying, anyone else dying, so I'll just leave her there for now. I don't know, though, because I think we need to keep an eye on her. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving behind nothing but a blood stain. And it looked like it was dragged. Hold on! Let's look at this. Hold on. The blood stain looks like it has wheels, like somebody wheeled it off. We need to go to the art room. The art room has that little wheel thing that could carry your body, like I said last episode, so I feel like that might be it. Another one of these hammers, and looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than the others. Just as hammer 4. Is this all the work of that suspicious individual? Okay, let's look at this. This is a tarp. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here and not worth thinking about. Okay, so let's leave out of here then if there's nothing else to look at. Let's talk to you guys. Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies having disappeared. Okay, whatever. Alright, so let's go in this room. Oh, it's locked now? The door must be locked. Why is it locked now? I was able to go in there before. Okay, somebody got the key. Somebody is hiding something. Huh, so I can't go in there, huh? Okay, okay. That's because that's where they rolled the bodies to. I believe that's where they rolled the bodies. Oh, Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean
Indeed.
I found them? Hifumi and Taki's I said Taki. Hifumi and Taka's bodies have been both hidden in the repository. I've already told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Okay, so they must be talking about the art room that I was talking about before. So let's go. They're inside that room. They're inside that room with the little dolly, roll dolly that you could roll something big like a sculpture or Hifumi's body on. That's what it is. Are the bodies here somewhere? Yeah, they're in there because that room is locked. Up ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. How come it was locked before? So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... Oh, Jesus, what? Okay, both of their bodies there. The two bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered.
Okay.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Okay, this is confusing me now because now we're getting the announcement for Taka. Why are we getting the announcement for Taka now? I'm confused. I don't know. Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen. It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right. Just hand it over already. Now make sure to investigate with all of your mental might and prepare for the class trial. Okay, see you later. Well then now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know? Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body. Aww. Who would do this?
Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some kind of make-believe, world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Aw, I'm so sorry, baby. Don't tell me he gonna wake up. Yo! Oh my God! What is going on? What is going on? What?
He's alive.
This man woke up! Oh my God.
Am I?
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on anymore. Cold?
So cold.
How is he waking up?
Winter coming?
Oh my God.
Hifumi, wake up!
Oh my God.
That's right. I remember now.
Oh my goodness.
Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
Oh my God.
Remember everything before I met you all.
Oh my Lord.
You all.
Huh? His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me like the tail of a comet.
Hey,
What?
Hifumi, who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me?
He's
That's
alive.
right. I remember their name.
He's gonna say Robo Justice.
Yasuhiro.
His eyes closed and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death. So he's dead a second time? No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry, going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said Yasuhiro, right? Yasuhiro Hakaguri. I feel like I just demolished his name, so I'm so sorry. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
In other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is? If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends. Anyway, it's about time we tracked down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble. Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure that everyone survives. I just have to do it. So we starting the trial now? Oh, okay. We investigating. First, I better check that Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi and Taka. The cause of death was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Huh. There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Kyoko. Are you talking about her? Without a doubt, she's had an alibi from when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? That's what I was referring to earlier. It could be somebody else that's doing stuff. It doesn't have to be just one person. An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here? Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question? You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial. Did he?
Speaking of which,
I like to ask.
If there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the
Oh
one who
yeah,
does
he
the
did say that.
killing
So okay, so I was right. There
will
could be somebody that helped out.
So in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then.
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either? Sorry, I can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
in other words-
Then we only need to figure out who that one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal? Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is the one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened, so just one person. That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there's gonna be one Blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However.
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation. I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information. You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone as a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack. I'm offended. You, when did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl. Milk sack? Why do I gotta be a suspect? Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus, Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body. Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing. Okay, she said that she's not gonna kill when everyone knows what she looks like. So she could have been inside that robo costume so that nobody knows what she looks like. So, I don't know. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again. Hina and I can handle that. You don't mind. Do you, Hina? Sure, I'd be totally useless on the investigation
It's all
anyway.
clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. Okay. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Okay. I feel like this might be one of the hardest things because I feel like there's more than one person in this whole investigation that we're dealing with. And it was just very strange that we got Hifumi's death announcement like instantly as soon as 3 people saw it. But for Taka's, it was like way later. So that's why I'm trying to figure out what's going on. And then Hifumi woke up to say that it was Hiro and then died again. So I really don't know if Taka's gonna get back up. I don't know what's gonna happen. So I'm confused this whole time. Hey Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura were stuck together. And we came right to the repository, so look around. But when we got to the repository, it was locked. We couldn't get inside. That's what I'm saying. Because I went there too, and it was locked and I couldn't get in. So I'm trying to figure out why it automatically unlocked. It was locked, and we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it, and why is it unlocked now? I'm wondering the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Okay, so I'm thinking that Taka is still alive. I don't know. I'm thinking that Taka's still alive. Like, cause it was locked when I came here first, and then we came back again and it was unlocked. So something's telling me that somebody inside had unlocked it from the inside. And it was either Hifumi or Taka, but I feel like it's Taka because nobody's even paying attention to him because they just assumed that he's dead. But Hifumi got back the fuck up, so who knows? There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that's happened. Would you like my help? Yes. Yes, I would. Let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up, so we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search, and soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo Justice. It also became clear that this Robo Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But no long after leaving the nurse's office, Celeste saw a shadow, then we left. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen a suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the 3rd floor. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect up on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found his corpse, which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened. But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time, because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. I don't. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office, leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. His body had disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back. Yeah, this is the big summary of everything. This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So for there, we began our search for both the missing bodies. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies and we all headed towards the repository. And there we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now. Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. Okay, so go back to Sakura whenever we want to look at the whole shebang all over again. Oh, hold up, they're missing. They are missing. Somebody made them. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some of them are more like mallets. Because the Justice hammers have been designed using this as a model. Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. They're made for the sculptures. So did someone wash it recently? spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Huh? Because there was like 10 of them here. Okay? And how many are left? Hold on. There's 3, 3, 6. So that means 4 of them are missing, which are the 4 hammers that were probably used. And there's 1 that is clean. Okay, let's look at his body. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer number 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Huh. Okay. Can I look at this? Because that's what I think was wheeled for Hifumi. It's a dolly, doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Huh. It was? Hold on. I'm confused, man. And look at the wheel. The wheel has a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Okay, my guess is that Taka's still not dead. And he rolled. I don't know, man. Okay, I'm gonna sound crazy. Okay? So, there was an announcement of Taka being dead. But there's also an announcement for Hifumi being dead. But apparently he wasn't dead because he got up with a tear and then died again. There was wheels. It looked like wheel marks in the nurse's office where that was. And now it's back in here and this room was locked. I don't know why. I feel like it's Taka. I don't know why. Even though, yes, he's dead, but like I feel like he has something to do with it. Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi myself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer number 3, which is laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. Oh. And now they're spotless. Huh. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that and why? Why would his glasses be wiped off?
What is going on?
This episode. Byakuya, do you really think Hiro did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, he said Hiro's name. Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see. I mean, he is kind of dumb, but do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere. And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that what really all is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people? Because the rule says you can only kill someone if you get away with it. You graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your #1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out. Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends.
Bitch!
We're trying to figure out if the killer is, you know what? Why ain't he dead yet? Like, somebody kill him and we won't be mad about it, okay? Maybe Toko, but like, that's the only one that's gonna care. What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation. Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talks as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would have killed him to tell me what it was? Okay. I still think the killer is in this room. To me. I think the killer is still in this room. This said through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so they can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Hina claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository, so that certain someone is inside the freaking room. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found. So, let's look. I'm telling y'all, the killer gotta be in that room. The killer gotta be in that room. I see the wheel marks. They use the little Charlie Dolly, whatever it's called, to take out Hifumi's body. So that's what that was. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Okay, yeah, so we're not gonna talk to her. And that's a tarp that could have been used to lay his own body. I feel like it's Taka, man. I feel like it's Taka. I feel like it's Taka. This is tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before and just recently too. Yeah, it was underneath Taka's body. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from this? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in a nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. There's still a total mystery. I don't know. Justice Hammer number 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Okay, that's the only thing that's getting me with moving Hifumi's body. If Taka did move Hifumi's body, that would be very hard to do from the 1st floor to the 3rd floor. Okay, I'm going all over the place with my theories because of new evidence popping up. But something is telling me it gotta be either Taka or Hifumi. Because Hifumi got up and we assumed that he was dead. And he was still talking. And then he just pinned it on Hiro. But who would be his accomplice, though? I don't know. It has to be either Taka or Hifumi because they were inside the locked room and that was unlocked. And it can only be unlocked from the inside. And Hifumi, I'm thinking Hifumi's the only one that could be able to carry his own body up the steps when they were gone to the bathroom, wheel out Taka's body from there, and lay him underneath the tarp, and then lay me on the ground. Lay him on the ground. So I don't know. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? You know, I was just checking this and the main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body. How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time. It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes. I can't think of it as any less than impossible. I think that's because Hifumi walked out now. I'm thinking that's because Hifumi walked his ass out. Who knows? Okay, so let's look at this. Justice Hammer number 3, the one that you used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body but left the weapon behind. Okay, let's look at the trash. It's just a normal trash can. Wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in a trash can. A cleaning cloth. And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Okay. Okay, another theory. I have a lot of theories, so stick with me, okay? Okay, so I'm thinking that Hifumi got his ass up. He pretended to be dead. He wiped the blood off his glasses so that he could see, and then threw it away in a trash can. Moved up to the 3rd floor, attacked Taka. Ooh, hold on. Okay, so I think I have a motive. Here. All right, hold on. I might be crazy, but listen to me, okay? Hear me out. So, I think that he staged this whole thing, okay? He staged this whole thing to pin it on Hiro, of all people, because why not? I mean, somebody else. But, okay, so I think that the motive for Hifumi killing Taka was because Taka wanted to talk to Chirio on the freaking computer, and he didn't like that because Chirio was the only first girl to really talk to him and engage in conversation, and Taka was in the way of that. So, Hifumi got his ass up. He pretended to be dead. He got his ass up. He went up there to go kill Taka, and Taka might actually be dead. And then he wheeled his body from the equipment room to the repository, locked it so that nobody could check him placing the tarp underneath Taka's body, right? And laying him down. And then he unlocked it once he was done and quickly laid back down. And then when Hina got her tear on him, that's when he was like, oh, it's Hiro, and then died again, technically. So I think that Hifumi might have done this whole thing. I know that I said it was Celeste first, then I said it was Taka, but now I'm thinking it's Hifumi. Because that would be a motive, right? That would be a motive to kill him. To kill Taka. Because he wanted to be with Chirio. So, I'm thinking I'm cracking the case. I think I am. And if not, I'm just going to look dumb. So, I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After all that we've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in there for blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Yo! Okay, so I'm getting it. It's going together. Okay, so Hifumi used this fake blood to make it look like he was hurt, wiped the fake blood off, went upstairs, smacked the fuck out of Taka, went to put his body away, and staged it to make it look like it was him. I think it's here. I think it's Hifumi. I think it's Hifumi. I think it is. I think it is. So this is where you were. This is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in a dining hall. This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression. Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What? Things grow more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Bitch, what? Okay. Meet in the dining hall. Okay, so he said to go to Hiro's room, but was waiting for me there. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Byakuya did say to go look. I might not be a great idea, but it might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Oh, okay. Got a nice little tarot card table and everything. This is Hiro's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up, which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? All right, so let's look at all the things in here. Let's check out his bed. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Okay, so nothing with the bed. What's with the boxes? I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and it's what? Something's made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. This is Robo Justice, and it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints, something about them bothers me. Huh, to have the, yeah. Okay, okay, I got it. Okay, so now looking at the blueprints, someone is setting Hiro up because the handwriting that he had with the notes does not match the handwriting that is for Robo Justice, the blueprints for Robo Justice. So he didn't write that, and somebody's planting that in here, which I think is Hifumi. Okay, so it's not Hiro. Hiro definitely didn't do it. I don't know where Hiro is, but he's not the culprit. He's not. Makoto, big news, big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news. Robo Justice showed up too. It's Hiro wearing the costume. Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the 2nd floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the 2nd floor as fast as I could. Kyoko?
I mean...
What the hell? What the hell? What the wait, okay. I'm so sorry that I'm like screaming out of nowhere. Okay, because my mind is working 20 million times right now. Okay, so I'm thinking that Hiro is an accomplice to Hifumi actually killing. Okay, what I'm thinking is that Mr. Hifumi went to him, gave him the blueprints to make this outfit, and then he did it and... Okay, I think that Hiro is the accomplice. Hiro went ahead... Okay, let me start from the beginning. Hifumi must have went to Hiro for a favor to help him stage this whole thing, okay? So that's why Hiro's probably in the costume, the one that dragged Hifumi away, but Hifumi knew that Hiro was in it because he told him to do this in the first place. And then he went and got the fake blood and did all the stuff to kill Taka. That's what I think. Okay. Hiro, what are you doing, bitch? Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. What? Why do I look like this? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? What is it, the Illuminati? What? So you don't even know why you're in there, bitch? Okay. Rebel Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him. So, Kyoko, what the... Okay, no, not the locker. All right.
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up. I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something? That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace. There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. What do you mean, never mind?
It's nothing.
Never mind. More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind? First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that. I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid freaking thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Free at last. Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then...
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, hold on a sec. Don't bother trying to act innocent. Blueprints were in your room as well. In other words, it's obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too. Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him? Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else. Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think it's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about. You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them. What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake Hiro running around. You're the only one who could wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker? How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me. Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Without missing a bit. A bit? Without missing a bit. I think they mean a beat. Hina started putting on the Rebel Justice costume.
Huh.
See, look. See how loose it is?
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist.
Huh.
Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well,
Of what?
Anyway, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Huh. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again. Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then Makoto, go ahead. He's like, go ahead. Put it on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I could wear this. See, I told you it was impossible. You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But...
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but just fits them. If you insist on the line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck? Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway. Which is how we know it was him. I mean, is it really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, like, tell me? is completely oblivious to everything. Okay, maybe. Okay, here's another theory. All right, so I think that Hifumi went and got one of the mallets that were cleaned off. Right? He went to go use that mallet to bonk Hiro in the head, right? Make him unconscious. Put him in a suit. And then stage it to make it look like he was being dragged off. And then stuffed him in the locker. And then try to pin it on him. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. There's no talking your way out of this one. You did it. Everyone knows it. If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people? Why are you freaking out? You did it. I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed, that's it. I know who did it. You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over alter ego, right? Exactly. Which means alter ego and or Cheerio must have done. Okay, never mind. He lost me. Never mind.
Correct.
I see. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate? Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay? I mean, I'm telling you, you got it all wrong. Oh, I know that note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. Yo, Hifumi did it! Hifumi did it! He knocked his ass out. He got him there alone because he said don't tell anybody else, so he got him there alone. But Celeste likes walking around that rec room so much, and that's why she happened to see it. So I think it's Hifumi, man. It's Hifumi. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep. The real killer probably drugged me or something. Not a chance. No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that. Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it. Well, you should buy it. Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket. Looks like I lost it. Oh, God. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck? For serious? Okay. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why did you kill them? Tell us. It's like I said. Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me. Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right? You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Don't fail me now. I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me, but if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away. Makoto, do you have a second? I want you to help me with the investigation. It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared? No. To reject me so simply. Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we? So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me. Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living. Wouldn't you agree? How am I supposed to know the answer? Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository, then I guess we should head that way. Alright, Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment. Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies. The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Makoto, I found something. You did? You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did? Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
So then.
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6?
That's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Huh.
In other words...
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m., meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Huh. So he attacked him at 6 this morning. And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right, there's something white in there. Can you try and pry it out?
Because...
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper? Was that all that he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
Right?
I wonder about that. Then she turned to Hifumi's body. Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own. Okay, so let's look at his body. So, did you find anything? I did. More than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
That's right.
Hifumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see? In his pants?
Why is that?
So it was just his pants, not like his socks or anything. I don't know what that means. Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it's better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. So I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Because that was the thing that was the note that freaking, Hiro was talking about. Okay. Yep.
So...
Hiro was talking about it. That's it. That's the same thing Hiro said. That he was telling the truth. Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Last night, someone slipped a weird note underneath my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe used to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note had said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m. Right. Hold on, just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there. There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. Maybe you could explain it a little more? Think carefully. Why would he have been clutching onto that scrap of paper so tightly? I mean, I have no idea. What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Oh, I am so confused. I am so confused.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there's any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place, so you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right? If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may have come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't understand, but if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. Okay, so their handbooks were on them. Alright, I think it's time for the class trial, man.
Are you excited? Are you pumped?
No.
It's time for the class trial to begin!
Alright.
Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion. You're right. Well, we better get going. Before I go in here, I feel like I'm conflicted because part of me, my soul is telling me that Hifumi did it and he's not really dead. But Kyoko just looked at his body and said that, yeah, he's dead. But if he was alive, I think that she would have found that out. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just have to go inside this class trial and figure it out myself. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there, two of them. Okay. Not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get in our elevator already? You're not playing along? We're not here to play with you. Okay, fine. Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we? Please. Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, Hiro. You're gonna pay for your sins. I told you already I didn't do it for serious. That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the notes? Well, no, but how unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit. Oh, God. This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive and for the 2 that lost their lives. Huh. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is one of us. Yes, so let's go down, man. Let's get it done. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slid open, opening up to a cool fate. Huh, here we go. When I see all of you gathered here together like this, I just realized how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax. Only because of you. Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other? What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute. Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. All right. And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay, let's set our scales. Let's get some more. All right. Let's add that. Cool and composed. Steadies your aim a little. Okay, good. Good. Let's get that. Handiwork. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once. Effective during the... Okay, good. Good. All right, that's all the skills that we got, so let's just do all of those. All right, class trial. All right.
We already know who did it.
Was that?
It was Hiro.
No.
He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
Let's hold on, y'all.
You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Okay, let's hold on, y'all.
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprint for the suit.
No, that was not his handwriting.
To build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling.
It is, but it's not
Thanks
him,
to
though.
You as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
It's not you, Weed Man. I know it's not. Is Hiro really the killer? Or before anything else, we have to make that clear. All right, y'all. It's not him because the handwriting is different on there. Okay, I gotta make my argument. All right. Yashihiro's message. Okay. Let's hear out the whole thing before I start shooting. All right.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No. Just hold on a second.
Okay, so let's go. I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is awfully messy. If I remember, Hiro's handwriting is way cleaner.
Everything we found in your room.
Yep, okay. Nope.
Parts,
hold on. How do I...
that you are the
Shit.
culprit.
Okay, hold on. I forgot the freaking controls again. I forgot the freaking controls. Okay, hold down R1 to concentrate. Got it. Hold down R1 to concentrate. Yes. All right. Okay. Let me go ahead and fast forward because I was over there trying to figure out the controls. Okay, so let's go again.
Everything we found
All right.
the blueprints.
All right. Oh, slow it down. Let's hit that. Oh shit! What the hell? I mean, stop. Sorry. God, I'm so sorry. Oh, I hate these things. All right. So, okay. So let's shoot that. No, what? Okay. Let's slow down. Man, can I freaking get it?
It's not true. It's
Okay.
No, just hold on a second.
Everything we found in your room.
Yes, got it. Okay.
The blueprints.
All right, let's slow that down. Let's hit that. There we go. Sheesh. I hate shooting because I know exactly what I'm trying to say, man.
Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
It's not his handwriting.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting is obviously different. wouldn't you say?
Yes.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Thank you.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
No.
Ah.
Differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
Oh, I know. You're too high
So,
for that.
Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
And
I
he's
don't.
not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
Thank you, Bianca. You're on my side for
Who
once.
was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
I really believe that it was
Suspicious
him.
individual hidden within the suit.
Was Hiro,
Go
right?
ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
I believe it was Hiro, and of course he passes it off to me.
Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
Okay, the suspicious individual in question, the one that was in the suit, was Hiro. Because it only
Other
fit
than
him.
Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Right.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there
Exactly.
can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do the blueprints, but he did get in the suit.
It makes perfect sense.
Right.
Hiro was the suspicious individual.
But he's
in
not the
suit,
culprit.
But he's not the culprit.
So what you're saying is...
That's right.
Uh-huh.
The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
Thank you.
Now that's a bold assumption.
Thank
And
you.
what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first.
Okay.
So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
He's been doing that this whole thing. This whole time.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation
Oh.
for Taka's lifeless body.
I got it. It's the
would
dolly.
seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
It was the
Makoto,
dolly.
Can you tell us what they were?
Okay. The things that were used to move Taka's body, they must have been... Hold on. That.
I got it!
There we go. There's still one more thing. The things that were used to move Taka's body was that and the blue tarp.
I got it!
There we go.
They were...
A dolly and a tarp. A tarp.
right?
Shit. What's with the
So,
attitude?
Let's see if I can explain.
Right.
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And
Exactly.
when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yes. And that was all in the
It was
equipment
same
room.
tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Mm-hmm.
So the killer must have seen it there.
Yep.
And decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Yep.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
That was used. Yep.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Uh-huh.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
Correct. And the dolly had
Later,
blood on it.
When Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly was in there.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Correct.
Are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
I think. I don't know. Hold on, man. Now I'm thinking about it. Now Hold on. No, it was in the art room first. That's why I was confused. Hold on. That's why I was confused. Because it was in the repository first. That's why I was confused when they said earlier that it was in the equipment room. And I was like, huh? Because it was there to use to move sculptures around. So it wasn't. It was in a repository
The dolly
before.
was made specifically for moving large
Right.
objects between the repository and the art room.
Correct.
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
Correct.
You've raised an objection. How do you respond?
She's right, but you can always pick up the
There
dolly.
is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects expects much from you anyway.
Okay, first of all, bitch, I don't need the shade,
We
okay?
have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
Oh, wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean, but maybe I could change her mind if I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been out of Jesus Christ. How many? Okay, this is the only thing I don't like about this game. It's all the freaking elements to this truth thing, because I know exactly what I'm trying to say, but because of all the elements here and me messing up the bullet time battles, it makes it seem like I'm wrong. Like, so I'm trying to figure this out. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're gonna add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there hasn't really been a limit on how you can, oh shit. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the triangle button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements no matter how locked on you are. However, you can reload by pressing the square button. Just like locking on, you'll have to press the square button in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember the square button now has a function along with the X and square buttons. You'll automatically reload at the start of fever time and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, okay, it's not, so I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Oh man, let's go. Let's go, man. Okay.
You have it wrong.
Okay. Bam. 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 Got it. Okay. Okay.
Do your worst. Away with
Bam. Okay.
You miserable wretch.
Got him. Okay, I only have 2 more. Bam, reload. Bam, reload. Bam, bam, bam. Get it. Bam, reload, 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 reload. Got it, got it. Bam. Oh!
You have it wrong.
Okay, hold on. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. Shit. Shit. Bam. Okay, final strike. Okay, I didn't do that bad.
I cannot agree.
Okay, let's go.
This should prove it.
Okay, okay. I survived that.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository,
there we go.
One of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread.
Okay.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
Exactly.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
There you go, Makoto. There you go. Does Celeste really hate me that much?
Anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way.
There we go, Makoto.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Stand your ground.
The subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Right.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear about the person in the suit could have done it. It's because you can't bend in it? Is that why you can't bend down? You can't bend down in a suit, so you can't possibly bend down to, you know, get it. Okay.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room.
Yes.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp.
Correct.
Then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
That right there, that right there, that right there. Yes, yes. That's it. Because he can't bend over in the costume. He cannot. Okay, we got that one on the first try.
You could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Correct.
What do you think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together? Remember?
You was inside of it and you can't even bend. Yep. You cannot bend in it.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Correct.
Now that you mention it, yeah.
There we go.
Seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Correct.
What's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
You have to lift up the body.
See your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
And that's what I'm saying.
Isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
But you can't take the suit off yourself. You need help. There's absolutely no chance that the costume is taken off because you can't take it off by yourself. You cannot. You cannot take it off by yourself.
The suit was an option.
Uh-huh.
If you remember...
I'm getting it, y'all. I feel good. I feel good. I think I'm getting it.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Exactly.
You really can't take it off by yourself?
Uh-huh.
Hero wasn't just making it up?
He wasn't.
He wasn't making it up.
If he
Yeah.
could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Correct.
That's right.
So, it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
Yes.
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second. if
Hold
you
on.
please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
I remember the picture.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Yes.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
He was knocked out and probably propped up there.
Do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
Huh. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice.
So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
No.
Hold on a second.
It's not him.
Too early to reach that conclusion.
Right.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
All right, we'd be sitting here for
Before
hours,
we
so
rush
let's
to
go.
a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Correct.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
There you go.
Perhaps. But where
Ultimate
do we go
Detective.
from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Okay.
What a pain in the ass!
I know.
Disagree, but our lives are on the line.
Yeah, we'll die if
this
we
is
don't.
what it takes. We have to do it.
Okay.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Correct.
All right then, let's take another look back at what happened.
Okay.
I suppose we could start with this morning. Four of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself.
Correct.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Right.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse's office,
that's when we found Celeste.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And
Right.
soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor. And I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
But why was she on the 3rd floor? Hold on, why was she on the 3rd floor though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Why was she on the 3rd floor? Okay, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out.
Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office. While
I'm trying to
Sakura,
uncover
Byakuya,
the
and
truth,
Toko
man.
chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi dead. And that's when we heard the body discovery
Dead, but he
announcement.
got up.
I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
Okay.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi. Then the three of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Oh, you know what? Okay, now I'm seeing that. Okay, there was an announcement. I get the announcement for Taka's body now, because before I was confused. So I understand the announcement for Taka's body now, because I was looking at it from my point of view. I was looking at it like, okay, I see that Hifumi's dead, and I saw that came on, but I didn't think that they found the dead body at the same time as we did. So I was not thinking about that aspect. So I am so sorry. I got that cleared up now. Okay, cool.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again. But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated. It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay,
Correct.
well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
That's what we
Now
have to do.
Let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Correct. The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of the case, I have to find them no matter what. All right. All right, man. Let's go. Let's go. Make my argument. Monokuma file number 3. That's the blow to the head.
So,
okay.
Regarding Taka's death,
It was a blow to the
I
head.
wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in.
No, we don't.
What makes you say that?
Right.
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
Number 4.
So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay. The Justice Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding Taka, I wonder if he died or perhaps it was after.
Let's
already
see.
know what order they were killed in.
How? Oh shit. Okay. Okay. All right. 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 I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was wrong.
So, regarding, I wonder if
So it's not that.
We already know Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammer.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with
Justice while Taka's death.
See?
Okay.
So it's obvious Taka came.
So let's see.
So, regarding, I wonder if, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed
So,
in.
okay, what
Taka came
order?
last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of
The numbering.
Justice Hammer.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
Right.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
That's what. Okay.
So
Okay.
you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order,
Maybe.
but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
Maybe because of the 1 a.m. note and then the 6 a.m. one. So, Huh.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's something that relates to what time he must have died. The watch. Okay, Hangman's Gambit. Okay. Okay. Oh, what the hell? Wristwatch. Okay, wristwatch. Got it. Okay, so I'm looking for I. Looking for I. Okay. I. Thank you. Jesus, I know what I'm trying to hit. I'm trying to hit S. Okay, wrist. W. Got it. A. I'm looking for an A. I'm looking for an A. Wherever the hell the A is. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. There we go. There we go. A. Wristwatch. C. I'm looking for a C. There we go. C. And then H. H. H, where are you? H, where are you? There you go. There you go. I want that. There we go. The wristwatch.
Now I understand.
I was about to say, what the hell are they trying to make me spell right now? Oh, God.
Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night...
You two were going to keep us waiting. Taka's irritated voice pierced the air and it was almost 10 o'clock.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night...
It was 6 this morning.
He must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
Correct.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning.
Which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events.
All because of the hammers.
Justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
And they got that from the art room.
If we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Exactly.
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder. But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together.
Right.
Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
And where was Kyoko during this whole shebang?
We all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
Right.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Yeah.
I know. They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on.
On what tape?
Where's the tape?
Right.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock solid
That's what I'm
alibis
saying.
for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together.
Correct.
While everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing. Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
I don't think so.
There's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Yes, Hifumi's too damn big,
because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room
when
his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway. In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared.
Yes.
So they most certainly could have done those
I just want to know what Kyoko was doing, because we still don't know.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So
But I
instead of
mean...
who, I propose we start talking about how.
What were you doing, though? Like, she's still not answering the question.
I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said...
She said we could not have been gone for more than a minute or two. So how could they do it that fast?
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the 3rd in that short amount of time?
I think that's because his ass got up. That's what I think.
Yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
I think he got up because he wasn't dead when they talked to him.
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
Huh?
How? If the dead body were to move itself.
Thank you. That's what I've been saying. He got up. He got up. He wasn't dead. He wasn't dead when you had your tear on him.
No, not another.
There we go, Kyoko. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
he's not dead.
Hifumi was dead. but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
Yes!
Alive?
Yes!
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the
He
nurse's
walked.
office?
He got up.
Simply walked out on his own?
Yes!
We found his body. He was dead.
No, it wasn't, because he went and talked to you.
Playing dead.
Right.
It isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive isn't really possible. Yes, it is, because he woke up and talked to y'all. How about that? How about that? That's a big proof that he got up and woke up. Sheesh. God. Okay. Let's go, man. Let's go.
Are you saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
No, it wasn't, because he started talking later on.
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Uh-huh.
Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Okay.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Ooh, that right there. I'm sure the body discovery was only made once, but Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered at almost the same time. Huh. So is it, hold on. Let's go to the end. Let's see if it's that.
Hifumi's dead, and that is why.
Are we really so sure? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Okay. Okay, no, that didn't do anything. Okay, hold on. Uh-huh.
There's a chance he was actually still alive?
No. It is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
Okay.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us.
Right.
Hifumi's dead body had been found.
So let's do that, because it wasn't. It was Taka's body that was found. Right? I think?
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
That's what confused me earlier. That's why I thought the Taka was still alive, but no, he's actually dead.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Maybe. But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
That's right. It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere. I think we confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
And that's where I got confused.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
And that's what I was saying earlier. That's why I got so confused. That's why it was making me believe that Taka was still alive. So I'm like, why didn't the announcement happen for him? But really the announcement happened for Taka and not for Hifumi.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
What do you say, Monokuma?
Maybe.
Any comment?
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
Right.
Well, actually, that was plenty. He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time. Even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
Oh, that's why it wasn't made again for Taka. That's why.
That's true.
That's
why.
why.
Was the announcement made again later on?
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
Right. The second body discovery announcement. The first time it was played was when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was just after he came back to life. Right? Oh shit, okay. The second announcement came right as he woke up for the last time. Ah, sorry, man. Okay. The second time was when... This one? Okay, there we go.
We heard it a second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
Okay. I was unsure of that one, I'm not gonna lie.
It didn't seem weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Correct.
In reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually discovered for the first time.
So when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office,
he wasn't dead yet.
He wasn't actually dead yet.
Right.
He wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And
Correct.
that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Because he started talking? Right. Oh no, the blood. The fake blood that we found.
I have ever heard.
The fake blood we found.
I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body.
His glasses
Then
were
it should
clean.
become clear whether he was really alive or not.
His glasses were clean, and he wiped it off and threw it away. There has to be proof that shows Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show it to everyone. Okay, it's the little handkerchief that we found, right? It's a little handkerchief that had blood on it. Okay, his glasses were like spotless. So let's see.
Well, here's one thing we do know.
Okay.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Correct.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom,
it disappeared.
His body disappeared.
Correct.
And the next time we saw his body,
it was in the repository.
It was in the repository.
Right.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned,
no. His
there
glasses.
was no notable difference.
Shit. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Hold on. Okay, wait. I just have to let it go. I just have to let it go. Okay.
It is impossible.
Okay. I have to go back. Okay, so let's skip forward.
His body just
and the next time
okay.
it was in.
But when you compare his body before, other than the change in how there was no notable
Yes, it was. It was his glasses. There we go. There we go. I was too slow the first time. Okay, got it. Let's go.
In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi in the nurse's office and the repository. His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
Okay.
When we found
Hifumi in there you go. You got it, Makoto. I ain't got to say it.
His glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository, they were spotless.
Yes.
And I found the item he used
in the
to
trash
wipe them
can.
clean in the nurse's office trash can.
Okay, I know what it was. It was not that. There we go. The cloth. There it is.
It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot. One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
Right.
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean, and the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera. And
correct.
Whose digital camera was it?
Hifumi.
Hifumi's, of course.
The character was
Princess Piggles.
From Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Yes.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi
would bring
something
that.
like this to school.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Biafia.
Caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
And Toko.
I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
He got up and killed Taka.
What I'm saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
Because he might have different prescriptions. Hello.
That's a good point.
And it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Okay.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see.
So he can see where he's going.
He stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And
Correct.
with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse
becomes possible. Because he walks around with it every day.
If he was just pretending to be dead. What was with all that blood?
Nope.
Was it paint or something?
There's blood inside the refrigerators.
The nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
Right.
He probably used one of those.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out. So he just dumped it everywhere. But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done. God, what an idiot.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point, the disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained. It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
It was Hifumi. The one was Hifumi.
I got it.
Right, that's what I was saying.
It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
Yep.
It also explains how the door to the repository
because he locked it from the inside.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right?
Yes.
Me and Sakura headed for the repository.
Right.
When we got there, the door was locked.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside.
So someone in there.
When Ina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Correct.
It could only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing Taka's body there.
Yes.
He convinced us all he was dead. And when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this
He was
case.
one of the assailants.
He was one of the assailants.
Yes.
That means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
If you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Oh?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The note. The note. I think. The thing that he stole from Taka, could it be the note? Not that. Okay, not that. That?
I got it!
Okay, there we go. I was right.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away, aren't you?
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
What?
Yeah, I know, man. We don't want to go down there.
Yes, his pants.
Software don't say it like that.
Okay, well, forget about the
Right, let's just forget about it. Just know I found it. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
But you said at 1 a.m.
Wait, this one's a little different.
Right.
In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Exactly, that's what I'm confused
Then
about.
This note isn't the same one Hiro got.
It's not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And
Taka.
that person could only have been...
Taka, yes. I'm mad that Hifumi's pants was the option.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Yes.
Hello, over here. Objection! Objection!
Why?
I understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So
Right.
whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok. They were drawing out Huffy.
What?
Just to be clear.
Right, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Taka and Huffy is Hifumi, right? Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Cause you're crazy, bitch. Like what? Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scared, but still can't let her get to me. Oh, Jesus. Okay, make my argument. Let's go again. The broken wristwatch, Hifumi's glasses, and the glasses cleaning cloth. Okay, let's see.
Huffy had the note, right?
Okay, Hifumi.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
But remember what the note said.
Right.
What time did it say to meet?
Okay.
6 a.m.
6 a.m.
The time doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok.
It does. Okay, so let's see. The time on the notes is 6 a.m. What happened at 6 a.m.? He got hit, right? I think. Okay.
The note, right?
So, no.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy.
But remember
Let's
what
go.
the note said. What time did it say to meet?
Let's see.
The time doesn't matter. The note has
Okay,
nothing to
I think
do
it's
with
that.
TikTok.
Yes, it does, because his wristwatch broke at 6 a.m. So that's why. Right? I feel like I'm getting it.
No.
I don't know why I
there
feel wrong at the
absolutely
same
is a
time.
connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
Because his wristwatch was
Already
broken at
proven
that time.
Using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Right. He was killed.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place, written in the note. I
right.
think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
Mind your business then! Mind your business and let's stop getting confused.
Someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me.
Yes.
The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
If they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Stuffing out his pants, no less.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
To give it the evidence, maybe.
He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead.
Show the torn off piece of paper. Got it. I got it. The torn off piece of paper. I got you. I got you. I'll show you the evidence right now. Right now. There it is. There it is. Got it.
When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
Correct.
I'm right about this. The sheet of paper this piece came from is...
It matches up with the other one.
I knew it. It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yep.
They're from the same piece of paper.
And they met.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There is only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note.
Yep.
Hifumi tried to free the note from its death grip, leaving behind
only that one little
small
piece.
Scrap.
Correct.
Did I get all that right?
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure. In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive.
That's what I was thinking.
Sorry. No. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead.
Okay.
The second body discovery announcement proves that.
Okay, you're right. Okay, got it.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind. The true killer.
The true killer of him.
He was killed in the repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished. But before we found both bodies in the repository.
I'm really trying to think this out, y'all. I'm really trying to think, like, who is the other one? And why would they do it?
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Correct.
But me and Sakura were together.
They were.
Spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Oh my god, she has something against her.
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
What?
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right?
Right.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
That's the clean one.
I'm surprised.
Yep.
It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
He just shaded you. But whatever, you don't know that.
Right, though. I don't understand it either.
I do.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
They used one and cleaned it.
How could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers? Personally, I haven't a clue. So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Neither.
Those were accounted for in other rooms too.
Right.
And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Right. It's none of them. It's none of the numbered ones.
They used a different weapon?
I don't think it is
They used the same weapon, but it was a different mallet.
Thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
It was the mallet. Okay. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. It was the clean mallet that we have. Right? Right? It has to be. The spotless hammer. There we go. Okay. So let's look at this.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Spotless Hammer.
Was it Justice Hammer 3?
No.
Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
No.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out.
Right.
How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How
Correct.
did nobody witness them carrying it?
Huh.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info!
Oh my god, did she really just make a link?
The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
No, shit.
That's about it.
No. It's not, because one of them is clean. So hold on. Let's look at this again. Okay, so it's not one of the Justice Hammers.
There's one. How was the culprit?
Okay.
Nobody.
Sounds like a Justice Hammer. Check out murdergear.com.
Okay.
The murder weapon
Let's see.
had to be one of the...
There we go. I'm right. Okay, cool. Good. It wasn't one of them.
The murder weapon wasn't a Justice Hammer
Right.
at all. No, it was something completely different.
Uh-huh.
Seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository.
Yes.
The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi. Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris.
Yes.
For some reason,
That one was just
one
clean.
of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Thank
if the
you.
hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it
Clean
off.
it off. Uh-huh.
I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers.
Big ones and small
Big
ones.
Small ones.
But there's a really big one.
And even some flat mallet-like ones.
Yes.
I think whoever made the Justice
Oh, Lord,
Hammers
my hiccup.
used those as a basis for their design.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
Yes.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository, where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
Yes.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with.
Huh.
And the one who betrayed him. Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him. The way the graduation rule works,
There's
there is
no benefit
to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first. But, I really want to know the answers to this one too, because I'm kind of not understanding it either. Okay, another spotless hammer? Okay, alright. Let's see.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us,
Yes.
even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
Correct.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that
Right.
only really applies if there's one murder, right?
Right, but
In
there's
this
two.
case, however, there were two murders.
Well, that's true. Shit. Okay, hold on. Can you really say there's no chance two people work together on this? I tried to focus on that one
Based on the rules that have been laid, even if
thing
more
to
than
see
not
the
only one who
truth.
actually assuming
So
the
let's
rule
see.
holds true, it is
That is.
Let's
But
skip
that
that.
only really applies if there's one murder.
in this case.
There's two murders. Let's go ahead and make that a truth bullet. And then let's go back.
Based on the rules that have been laid,
Okay.
even if more than one, only the one who actually
Alright.
carried, assuming the rule
There we go. And let's get that. There we go. There's two murders. I feel like I'm understanding it. I feel like I'm understanding it, but not at the same time. I don't know
Since
how
there
that
were
makes
two
sense.
murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Right.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering.
Correct.
Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Correct.
Risk versus reward benefit?
Yeah, like you risk it all to get it all. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Okay, you risk it all to get it all. That is something that gamblers do, which is pointing me back to Celeste. Maybe. So I'm thinking that Celeste maybe killed Hifumi. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Celeste killed Hifumi. Okay, I think Hifumi killed Taka and Celeste killed Hifumi. Maybe for that tea. I don't know, but maybe.
Payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme.
I don't know if I'm right.
There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder, so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
Correct. So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple murders. Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
And that's what I was saying earlier. I said that there could be another killing because who's to say that one person killed two people? It could be two people killing one person each. So that's what I was saying before, but I felt like I was going crazy. Okay.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual, a similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies. By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
The mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
Okay, what I'm thinking now is that Celeste probably killed Hifumi. Wait a minute. I think that Celeste got Hifumi to be an accomplice because Hifumi's a simp. Because he was able to make her the tea before when she was talking shit to him, and he still did it. So I think that she'll be easily able to convince him to be an accomplice and then murder him later on. And then say that it was Hero because he's a simp. So let's see.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
That's just awful.
I feel like she might be mad over that tea. I don't know.
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems odd.
Maybe that was on purpose. The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed that fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing, although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Celeste?
Problem numero uno right now.
I'm thinking it's Celeste. The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. And the debates up till now, the way this case has unfolded, when considered all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit, which I think is Celeste. Huh. You, bitch. I think it's you.
Answer.
Yes, it was you. Okay.
It was Celeste.
Yes.
So I'm the suspicious individual now.
Yes, you are.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
It's okay. She's putting on her poker face. It's all right.
I wonder.
So what you are saying then is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi.
Yes.
The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him, that I would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that lazy, worthless, goddamn idiot!
Oh yeah, you definitely killed that man. You kill him. You hate him. You hate him, so yes.
Pardon-moi.
Oh. We're not the only one with the split personality. It's not just Soko, it's you, bitch. Look.
It is.
Huh.
Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you.
Yes.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? Encountering the suspicious individual. They both did that.
The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it?
Yes.
The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Correct.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Bitch, you know what? Somebody kill him. Somebody kill this man.
Sorry. As
Somebody
he
kill
said,
this man.
Only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual.
Correct.
If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Yes.
And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
They were on the 3rd floor. I saw Shadow at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the 2nd floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next,
correct.
To draw us all to the physics lab up on the 3rd floor,
she let out a blood-curdling scream.
And when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
So Celeste was wrong. That was rather intense scream. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab, it was time for her partner to get to work.
What was that? The call came from downstairs. That must have been in the nurse's office.
It was to get us to
divide
into 2 groups. So that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
She had us run around that whole school.
Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
Right. Then why don't we split up into 2 groups? She did bring it up first.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top of that piercing cry of yours early on.
It sounded weird.
Hifumi, wasn't it?
Right.
It was your way of telling him we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan. Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
Because he was like, that's a weird scream.
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
Yes. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
But he was alive.
We wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
Right.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
Well, she is a liar.
You were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the bathroom.
And that's when Hifumi got up.
Then that was
when Hifumi got up.
She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Celeste, what you gotta say?
I know what you mean.
Don't
poker face again.
You made one fatal mistake.
Oh?
Did
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that one little slip-up was your undoing.
Oh, what is it?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
What did she say? They must really be enjoying this, enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so strange about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
She
then
wasn't
Makoto
there.
Showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto.
Right.
Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about Taka being dead.
That is very true. I didn't even pick up on that.
Comment doesn't make sense.
How does she know that the guys were dead?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
Weed man, stop talking. Stop
you hear
talking.
That, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Right. Byakuya said the Celeste comment doesn't make sense. What is he alluding to? I know, because she said the guys. So how would she know that 2 people are dead if she only saw 1 dead? Huh?
Why?
Alright, let's see.
All I said was
what?
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
It's not that.
They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here.
Not that.
We are going to die.
Just like those guys died.
Those guys.
And that is all I say.
And that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
That right. Oh, shit. Damn it. Damn it. Alright. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I need to think it out one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. I'm so sorry. I messed up the bullets. Okay. I think I got the truth bullets messed up, so okay. That is true.
And that's all it takes to think. What was so
And that is so strange. Is that she said those guys. Alright, so let's get through it again. Let's see. Let's see. That, okay, yes, we got it. Understand. That right there. There we go. There we go, Jasmine. We had the truth bullets messed up. Okay. Got it.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
Right.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Right.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until after we were all out in the hall.
Uh-huh.
So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
She's just clairvoyant, huh?
Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
That's correct.
You have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Oh, she's not answering the question.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
Why is she getting away from the question?
This picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away.
Y'all knocked out Hero and put him in there.
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yes.
So let's put the suit on, and then
Then
she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
No, stop talking.
Forgotten. You are the only one who could have possibly fit into that suit.
They knocked him out.
I happen to know that this particular camera does not have a timer. In other words, it is an unassailable fact that this is a picture of Hifumi being dragged away. If everything I told you was a lie, how can this picture exist?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a
It was
picture
just
of the
him
suspect
there.
dragging Hifumi away?
What
Right.
do you possibly mean by that?
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Hero was knocked out. Hero was knocked out. If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, the only other possibility is Hifumi and the suspect, no. Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. There we go.
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away.
Right.
I would say it's a picture of Hifumi dragging the suspect away.
Correct.
That's certainly within the realm of possibility. The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around. And the strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
That's what happened! You put me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all
Yeah,
this.
knocked your ass out.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
How?
Hifumi was dragging him away? Ridiculous.
Is it?
How?
I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
Oh, really? So let's say she could prove that there's no way Hifumi was dragging the suspect away. But is it really possible? Man! Whoo, this one is intense. I gotta say, this one is intense. Robo Justice costume, Yashihiro's message. Yes, Yashihiro's message, I think. And the blue, oh yeah, the blueprints too.
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Yep.
Like I said, ridiculous.
How,
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that.
Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit.
Well, they can because of the blueprints, right? Hold on. The Robo Justice costume. The costume can't make you bend. Right. The costume can't make you bend. So, let's see. It's not that.
Like I said, as you can see in the picture.
Got it.
If the person inside the suit, there's no way they
Hold
could
on.
stand up straight like that.
That right there. There we go. There we go. Jazz, we got it. I feel so happy.
No.
They will still stand up straight because you can't bend.
they could still stand up like that because that Robo Justice suit had a certain characteristic.
You cannot bend in it.
That's right. They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
I'm not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh?
Celeste and Hifumi took
Uh-oh.
the suit
The ugly side of Celeste is coming out.
Stuffed Hero into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing.
Uh-huh.
And the point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Oh, she get mad.
I suppose this is checkmate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Don't make me laugh, you idiot. What do you mean, checkmate? Clearly, you want to cram me into your little guilty box. Well, one little problem.
What?
Already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
What? Oh, that is Hero? Hifumi, who was it that attacked you? So that's right, I remember their name. Yashihiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not?
Yes, it was.
And I quote, Yasuhiro.
I said Yashihiro. Y'all know who I mean.
Yasuhiro Hagakure!
But my name isn't really Yasuhiro. It's actually Taro.
Then why? Right. You're just shut up. Just shut up.
He did say Yasuhiro. But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Oh.
What do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
He said people's last names?
I got it!
There we go. Yes, that's what it was.
Right. Our last names. He called us all by our last names.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr.
Mr.
Naegi.
Naegi, yes, all the time.
So if Hifumi did mean to say Hiro's name, he would have said his last name. Hagakure.
I'm sure it was just incidental. By chance, his first name. Indecent?
Don't talk.
He said don't talk, shut up.
Now isn't that a convenient explanation?
Yes.
There's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal, but he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
Right.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste.
Celeste.
She never actually told us what her real name is.
Right.
What did you just say? To think you take a false accusation so far, I don't know.
So that could be her actual last name.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather.
Okay.
Yasuhiro is a loser's name. Do I look like a loser to you?
That's probably why you changed it, bitch.
Do I?
You do now.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Oh?
Okay, then fill us in.
What is your real name?
What's your real name?
Make sure your ear holes are wide open. Listen up! My real name is Celestia Ludenberg. Could you please stop making me repeat myself over and over again?
Celeste still won't give up. So then I have to do something to make her accept it. We gotta bring out the truth. All right, we gotta make another argument. Let's see. The e-handbook. Ooh. Ooh. Maybe it's that.
Hifumi was trying to tell us something. He wanted us to know the killer's last name. Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name.
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
Right.
How many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg! God damn it!
To get mad now.
Plan to go on pretending.
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me, that's the only truth there is! Moron!
If if I remember, there's something here that shows its owner's real name. I'm sure Kyoko mentioned something like that at some point. It may not be related to the case, but it might be handy some way. Okay, so the handbook. All right.
Wanted us to know the killer's
last name. Okay.
It would have to be you, Celeste.
Yes.
How long do you plan?
Okay.
You have no way to
Okay, let's see. There we go. There it is. All right, we got it. Let's see that handbook.
The handbook.
Yes.
Anytime you turn your handbook on,
it shows your real name.
The name when it boots up, right? Monokuma told us all about it before.
Yes. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Now, this is not your everyday notebook, so, okay, yeah, whatever.
So all we have to do is check our handbook, and that'll clear up everything.
Right.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
An invasion of privacy.
Oh?
I refuse to cooperate.
Oh, we can force you, bitch. We can force you.
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened?
Right.
Just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up. Because until the game's over, you never know what might happen.
Because she used to playing games.
Let me settle it. Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
All right.
That'll bring everything to an end.
Is this the comic book thing that we gotta do? Closing our... Oh, hell. Okay, yep, it sure is. This might take a while, y'all, so I'm sorry. Sorry in advance. Okay. Hifumi came to the killer, and then the killer said, oh, Jesus. Look at what I have to go off of. Okay, let's go down the line. Let's go down the line. Okay, I think I have it now. I think I have it all connected correctly, hopefully.
The killer is
So let's see.
Before anything, the killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder. And that person was...
Celeste. Oh, shoot. I got it wrong off the first... Damn it. So move that there. And then... Instead of... Let's see. Where's Hero? Okay, so they didn't use number 2. That was probably this here. I think that's correct. I think I have this right now. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Let's not get anything else wrong. Okay.
The killer persuaded someone to help carry out the murder.
And that was you.
And that person was...
I'm looking at the chips. I said the chips the first time, so I thought that was the persuasion, but never mind.
Hifumi.
Okay.
With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Okay. And then it was 1 o'clock. Right?
First,
they
convinced someone to meet them in the rec room last night.
And that was Hero. And then that's when they knocked him out.
The they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect.
Yes.
So when they met up with him,
they knocked him out.
They drugged him, knocked him out, and stuffed him into the Robo Justice suit.
Right. Then they took pictures. Okay.
Next, Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo Justice was attacking him.
Right.
The killer used a digital camera to take pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room locker.
And then it was 6 o'clock for Taka.
And then finally, at 6 a.m., they moved into the murder phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
And used number 4 to hit him. Yep.
And that's where Hifumi killed him, making it the scene of the first murder.
And then he used that.
The murder weapon was Justice Hammer 4, which was left there in the equipment room. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create confusion about the order of the crime.
To make it seem like Hifumi was dead first.
So, next they falsified 2 more assault incidents. For these attacks, the killers pretended to be the victims, to solidify Robo Justice as the suspect. The first fake incident was the attack in the rec room. There, the killers wanted us to see Justice Hammer 1 and the Robo Justice pictures they'd taken. They wanted to make sure we bought the surprise attack store. The second big incident was the attack in
the library.
This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2 and an injured Hifumi to sell us that story. With these two incidents, the killers were able to create a certain preconception in our minds.
Correct.
The suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect based on that.
Man, they had us going. I gotta say, they really did. They really had us going.
While we did that, we left Hifumi alone in the nurse's office.
Yes, he was by himself.
Hifumi was hoping
so that he could move. Yep.
He took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime
scene
in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
But he wasn't.
He let out a scream to draw us back. And when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile,
the other group found Taka.
Found Taka's body at the same time.
Yep.
So when we heard the body discovery announcement,
we assumed that it was for Hifumi, and I sure did. I definitely thought it was for Hifumi.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation. He simply got up and made his escape. When we learned his body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office, and once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for.
Yep.
This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
Yep, and transported the body.
And used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That explains how each of the bodies disappeared.
Yep. There we go. Okay, I'm doing good so far.
Even Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
She went and killed him.
Their plan all along was to kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it using an ordinary,
everyday hammer and then washed it.
That should cover everything that happened in this case. And the villain behind it all is...
Celeste! There we go. Okay, let's get to it. I know it's her. There we go. We know it's Celeste. There we go.
Celeste. Sorry.
You lose. You lose this game. You lose this game.
I lost?
Oh yes, she did.
Lost? When was the last time I was forced to utter such words? They hang heavy around my neck.
Then you admit it?
You're the killer.
Listen to you, trying to take
She's never trying to answer the question.
You're my private instructor. I, Celestia Ludenberg.
What's her name?
Actually, no. Taiko Yasuhiro is fine.
Oh, look at the voice change.
So, you finally accepted it.
Right.
I'm the kind of person, once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh, it's so weird hearing her voice like that now. It's so weird because she's put on this fake voice this entire time.
Interesting.
Look at this. Hey, did I get an A? Hey, got an A. Thank you. Hey, got 100 medals, 100 gifts to buy.
Okay, Monokuma. I'm ready to begin.
Oh, look at the change in tone.
I suppose this is the end, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
It is indeed the moment we've all been waiting for.
Time to vote.
Time to vote. Okay. If
Oh.
you would, please locate your lever and cast your vote. And when the votes are tallied, who will become the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
All right. Time for the vote. And it is Celeste. Bam. There she is. Guilty. Man. It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The blackened this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking scheme was Celeste Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro, whatever. I'm not Japanese, okay? I'm gonna say these names wrong. I lost. Well, that sucks. I guess trying to work with someone else was a mistake after all. Hifumi's ineptitude was beyond all my calculations. So you really did approach Hifumi with this plan, but how did you get him to agree? I can't imagine he would have happily agreed to commit murder. I'm sure she relied on her specialty, lying. My specialty? Don't make me laugh. I didn't have to lie to get him to agree.
So
then did you use, you know, I knew you figured it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. For everyone who's still left, I'll avoid mentioning it by name. But, oh, Cheerio. It was the one thing Hifumi and Taka were both super into. Does she mean she's talking about alter ego? What? What? What are you talking about?
Just a second.
Don't interrupt. We're in the middle of a very important conversation here. I'm totally out of the loop as usual. How sad. Then you're the one that stole it. That's right. And you used it to drag Hifumi into the plan you'd come up with. Right again. Last night after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. What are you doing here?
Actually,
I was hoping I could talk to you alone. It was about what was stolen. I know who did it. Oh, it was Taka. Oh, she lied. Oh, and I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you-know-what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the picture as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course.
Damnation!
Ah, so that made him kill him. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say
What?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me. He did.
for me-
He came to my room last night unannounced, and then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me.
What?
Oh, yeah. He took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone, so I had no choice. That's a crime, an absolute crime. I mean, I'd known he'd go a little crazy, but I've never imagined that he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him. Wait, please, if you go now, you'll be playing right into his hands.
Actually,
Taka's planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target. Escape? You don't mean Taka's going to try to kill you. Oh, all this to keep her to himself. That bastard. Bastard.
Unforgivable.
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? I have to save her. Then would you like to join with me? It just so happens I have come up with a plan. Oh, I devised a way to reclaim what was stolen and escape this dreadful school. And with that, it is complete. It is complete. What are you talking about? Oh, nothing. Hifumi agreed without a second thought. The effect that item had on him was remarkable. The power of love, even a love as twisted as that, can still drive people mad, it would seem. You disgust me. I have another question for you. What was the strange costume Hifumi's creation? Yeah, it was a real pain in the butt, too. All I asked him to do was make something to hide the face and general body size. I had no idea he'd make something like that. But it's my fault for picking him in the first place. So why'd you decide to make me the suspect? Because you're stupid. That's it. And in that regard, I made the right choice. I'm so glad your stupidity surpassed every expectation. Life must have been tough on your parents, though. I feel like I could cry. But when you were explaining your plan to Hifumi, how did you explain the part about him playing dead? What she's asking is, what was Hifumi supposed to do after that, assuming you had actually let him live?
Are you okay?
That's simple. After he did his part and pretended to be dead, once someone showed up, I told him to say he'd been so seriously wounded. He was on the verge of death, but he just barely held on. And he really believed that? Well, of course, that wasn't all there was to it. As I explained to Hifumi, the plan was, while you were all questioning him about what had happened to him, I was going to murder someone else. At that point, Hifumi would have an alibi, so nobody could doubt him. I told him that, and he believed it. It all seems very straightforward, stereotypical. I just matched the lie to the level of the opponent. In fact, Hifumi ate it up. He believed the lie wholeheartedly, right up until the moment of his death. So you had planned to kill him all along. But of course, there would have been no point to my plan if the one who pretended to be dead did not end up dead himself. How can human life mean so little to you? That's a non-issue. I simply did everything in my power to win. Now you sound like Byakuya. No, he drives his pleasure from the thrill of the hunt, and in that aspect, we are nothing alike.
Why?
Then, what made you take things this far? Was it really just for the money? Are you talking about the $10 million Monokuma offered us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new life began here, my only thought has been escape. But all along, you've been saying how we have to accept living here. Obviously, that was a lie. I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else in here. I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why, huh? Because I had a dream. And accepting a life here would have meant nothing less than giving up on my dream forever. And there was no way that I could ever do that. In the underground world of gambling, I risked my life to make a metaphorical killing. And it was all for that dream. And what was that dream of yours? To live in a European castle. A castle? Oh, Lord. Here she goes. And to gather handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butlers / bodyguards. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every need. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence. Living the rest of my life there was only a dream. My only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my own winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. I got right to the edge, but unfortunately my dream has been scattered to the wind. Still, I don't have any regrets. I pursued my dreams to the very end, so why would I? You sound so passionate, but you were really able to kill your own friends for it? Are you asking me to feel guilty? That's a pointless endeavor. I think nothing of sacrificing others for my own ends. I feel nothing. That's all there is to me. That's what makes me complete. Isn't it terrifying how different our values are? There's simply no room for understanding. That's what we should be saying. And plus, how can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? Why aren't you scared? My ability to lie is unrivaled, and I take pride in that. It's not just other people. I can even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives the unconscious. And that's why you're not scared? Yes, that's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then, I think I would like to come back as Marie Antoinette. Oh, my Lord. And you just get executed again. She smiled then, and then she did. And when she did, it looked like to me a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings, but that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her. You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The Blackens disturb the peace and must pay the price. Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for her, the ultimate gambler. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. I guess I'll let... Uh-oh. Oh, what is that?
Will it really give you the hope you're looking for? I can't say I ever saw it that way. Which is why... Actually, it's not important.
What?
Well then, take care, everyone.
Wow.
Perhaps we'll meet again. In another life.
She sounds so sad now. And now, it is her punishment time. They threw the whole truck at her as if burning was not bad enough. They threw the whole fire truck at her ass too. My God, it's over. The third execution is over. Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friend, so I can't pity her, but I also can't deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. And for him to just come along and isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need to place more value on your lives. Jeez, and here I thought you guys were going to pass the torch of hope to the next generation. What do I care about hope? What do I care about hope? I'll throw it in the trash if you just let me out of here. You're all the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you gonna make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? God, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. So anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste? So what's the deal with that? What's the matter? And answer your question if you answer mine. What did you do? What did you do to me? What? Hey. Answer me. What did you do to my body? Oh? What do you mean, what did I do? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that? I mean, like, what? The mastermind did something to Kyoko's body? What does that mean? Things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's about time I got out of here. Meanwhile, you guys can go on enjoying your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
See ya later.
Wow. So they did something to Kyoko. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Kyoko, Monokuma already mentioned it, but what's that key that Celeste gave you? Most likely, it's the key to one of the dressing room lockers. Then that means Celeste probably hid it in there.
Hey.
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. Huh. So what did she put in there? The computer again? We left the courtroom and rushed to the dressing room. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said, I'm going to go on alone from here. Everyone else head to the dining hall. I'll check in with you later. Why exactly are you going alone? Do you even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at the surveillance camera.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You? Please let me go. Standing here arguing is just going to draw more attention to us. Do whatever you want. Thank you, Byakuya. Then it's up to you now. I'm gonna go to the dining hall. So Makoto and Kyoko are really gonna go together? Does that mean what I think it means? Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are total pushovers and you show a little backbone. I tried to forget what Hina said. Everyone headed to the dining hall, leaving me and Kyoko there alone.
Shall we go?
Well, shall we? We need to get into that locker. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and unlocked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw the computer. Okay. Alright, alter ego. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please just wait a while longer. So now we can officially say the case is closed. As far as this incident is concerned, sure, but can we take a second since we have this opportunity? I want you to be honest. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you want to come here with me? Regardless, that's not something that you need to know right now. I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried. Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time? You disappeared and we didn't see you again without warning, without explanation. When you do that, it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. I believe in you. You believe in me? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's why I want you to tell me. And I want you to believe in me too. Because we're friends. I understand. Then maybe I can believe in you just a little bit more.
That's fine.
Fine, I'll tell you. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see? What? What I heard from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I tell Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own two eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come, and when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
The boys' bathroom on the second floor doesn't have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back. She said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko really be right about this? So what's in there? The what? Okay, let's look at that. It's just a normal storage closet as far as I can tell. The secret Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? What the hell are we looking at? Okay. She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously? Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet and suddenly, as if I were being yanked in, it's a door! Oh my God, I had no idea what was going on. Oh my God, I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. What is this? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door and I made my way to the other side, just like Kyoko had said.
Correct. In
the boys' bathroom on the second floor, there's a storage closet. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, there's a secret room. So this is a secret room, but what's in here? What the hell is going on? Who is in here? There's a bunch of files and what looked like volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Hope's Peak Academy student registry. This is the only thing in here not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? I slipped the file into my hand, but before I had a chance to look at it, a slip of paper fell out the file and I turned my attention to it. Oh, it said you must not leave. That's kind of weird. I kind of understand. I can understand it if it said, like, I can't leave, but you must not leave? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. Those words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before, but I can't quite remember. What do I know? What don't I know? What the hell? Who the hell is this? A strange sound rang through my head. It felt like I was shaking my brain back and forth, and then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. It's all over. And with that, I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. All the shit is gone. Wow. Apparently something hit me and I lost consciousness. That's all I understood. The dull throbbing pain in my head proved that much at least. What is going on? All right, y'all. So I'm going to stop it right there. Now there's this new secret room that is in the freaking school. And Monokuma apparently did something to Kyoko's body. And Celeste just died along with Hifumi and along with Taka, so the numbers are just getting cut so fast. And I gotta say that I've been thrown left and right this whole entire investigation for this class trial, because I was suspicious of Celeste in the beginning, and it turned out to really be her. But then it made me think that Taka was alive because of the student announcement, the death announcement. But I was wrong, because it was actually Hifumi that was the one alive, and that's why I got confused. But I knew that Hifumi was walking around trying to kill Taka, so I was just thrown everywhere. But at least my beginning suspicions was Celeste was right. Even though the conclusion I had was wrong, I still came to the right result. So if you guys like the video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll be back with another episode of this week and another game, because I'm done with Resident Evil Revelations, so I'll do something else. So I'll see y'all later, and this is